When I met you in the summer,
I'll be thinking about I'll show you what it feels like.
when I'm on the night, I feel so close to you right now.
I need your light, I need your time. When everything's wrong, you make it right. I feel so high, I go alive. I need to be free with you tonight. I need your love. I'll be thinking about you. So I put my faith in something unknown. You're giving me such sweet
Waiting for the fire to light, feeling like we could do right. Be the one that makes tonight. Freedom is all we want. We're in control.
There's a power in what you do. Now every other day I'll be watching you. Show you what it feels like. Now I'm on the outside. We did everything right. Now I'm on the outside.
I feel so close to you right now. It's a force field. There's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now. Standing in the light till it's over, out of our minds. Someone had to draw a line. We'll be coming back for you one day. We'll be coming back for you one day. When I met you in the summer, to my heartbeat sound, we fell in love as the leaves turn brown. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me.
Dallas fans, Dallas Cowboy fans out there in the world, it is a blast to be in the NFC Championship. Coach K is ready to go with his wide receiver misfits tonight. Coach K is ready to go tonight for the NFC Championship. And we are ready to go tonight. These graphics are going way too fast. We apologize. We will go back really quick. I did not think it would do that. I apologize. It was all fluent in one motion. But we wanted to show you guys the Dallas Cowboys celebrating against the Atlanta Falcons on the road, the watch party at AT&T Stadium last week. They won by a whopping 2 points. against the Atlanta Falcons. A walk-off game-winning field goal by Cam Little. And let's not forget, we wanted to slow it down a little bit, but Coach K's wide receivers tonight are going to be tested against the great Carolina Panthers defense. And let's not forget the five-star coach, Coach K, a one-time Super Bowl appearance winner back in Season 4. He coached Denver in the first 6 seasons of CKFL. 6-6 all-time playoff record. He had a questionable draft, but tonight he will try to prove that doubters wrong, as this team will try to win by the trenches tonight. He is 8-3 in one-score games. Jalen Wright was held to almost nothing last week. He still did a really good job in the receiving game, over 100 yards receiving, but you have to account for taking the best player out of the game. Jahmyr Gibbs is next for the Falcons. And the one thing I will say about this Dallas Cowboys team is, again, tonight, just after you thought they beat the Vikings, they beat the Panthers, and things like that, they are going to be tested tonight against this Panthers team. But we are ready to go tonight. We are live in Carolina, and it is going to be the Bank of America Stadium. Come on in, friends. It is go time. For the Bank of America Stadium, the first time ever an NFC team or AFC team has hosted a NFC Championship game as a wild card. And the Panthers will kick off to Rondale Moore. Here is the return by number 4. First down. And we are ready tonight. Coach K will take off with Jalen Hurts, the veteran quarterback from Alabama. Back in his day, he had some really good players around him. Tua Tagovailoa, I believe Mac Jones. But Coach K is ready tonight, facing Jeffrey Simmons and this front. Also, we have Letu and Jared Verse. Handoff. It is a Sampson, the 4th round pick in real life, Cleveland, Tennessee. In this CKFL draft, he was taken in the first 7 rounds. The Dallas Cowboys, the Carolina Panthers, one team has to go on. This front of the Panthers is ferocious. Handoff back to Sampson. They trust him. First down. Dylan Sampson and this offensive line, all 80 plus overall with morale, will be a test for Jared Verse, Jeffrey Simmons, and Letu. I can't say his name. Latu. Let's see what they have in store here tonight. 1st and 10. And it is going to go to the veteran, Jordan Akins. Give him 5. Tackle by Strand. Never heard of that guy, but anyway, made the tackle. Coach K might take a shot here, 2nd and 5. Well, Coach K, every single playoff game, last week it was against Hutchinson, and I believe maybe it was Abdul Carter. 2 weeks ago, he had to go against Kenny Clark and Dexter Lawrence. This team was tested, nevertheless, with their front. Underneath, Sampson. And that's going to be a bad spot. Forward progress. Coach K got a little bit screwed over there, but nevertheless, they have to fight here if they want it. 3rd and 1. Coach K may do a fullback dive here at 3rd and 1. They're outside of Cam Little field goal range. Let's see if he'll guard the fullback dive. Handoff, Akins. He got the first. Tackle by Bentley. Coach K so far using his tight ends, his running backs. That's been a really good answer this year for bad wide receivers, but do not give up on these wide receivers. They can make great plays down the road. Speaking of, here's Cooks. First down. Give him a whopping 20 yards. Brandon Cooks one-on-one underneath the deep blue. First down. Traded for a 3rd round pick. The 12-year veteran now from Oregon State. Making it happen for some magic for this team. Why not? Right back to Cooks. He caught it. Makes a man miss. First down. Inside the 11. He points for the first. Well, Jalen Hurts is doing the small things. We said it last week. We'll say it again. The offensive line has been absolutely prolific, taking hits in the trenches. Here's Sampson now inside the red zone. Handoff, Sampson. Using that 5'8 frame, 5'9 frame to his advantage. Nevertheless, 2nd and 7, the red zone, the field shrinks. Patrick Queen in there for Carolina. This is a great play. I'm loving this play. Let's see if Coach K can get it done. Here he goes. Got to make it read quick. Myers. That was not the read. 3rd and 7. Good D that time by Carolina. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7. And they're going to run double sail. 3rd and 7 now versus Panthers defense. Let's see what Coach K can do. Looks to be cover 0. If it is cover 0, Coach K has his in routes ready with a curl. It was not cover 0. McBride. 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. And they might just run the ball here and make him stop the run. 4th and 1. They're running the ball. Handoff, Sampson. It's for championship. 1st down. Coach K has full faith in this team. They have almost milked the whole first quarter, but that's what this team has done all day and all year. Small drives for a recipe for success. Or not small drives, sorry, small plays. 1st and goal, handoff, and Sampson, the rookie, starts off the conference championship, points to the crowd. Jerry Jones has a drink in him already. Touchdown, Cowboys, led by Joe Wall, left tackle. Well, it was a drive that had to be done, making a statement because the Panthers get ball at half. Brandon Cooks, McBride, Sampson, Hurts, surprisingly, no yards rushing with his legs. But what a job so far by this offensive line, let alone this team as a unit. 7-0 Cowboys. In what has been a great playoff run for Coach K, offense has been on point, no turnovers. Besides turnover on downs, I believe, but I could be wrong. He'll fall down smartly, 21-yard line. Here comes Trevor Lawrence and Jahmyr Gibbs. Carolina Panthers should be proud of themselves. They will be, again, the first wildcard team to ever host a conference championship game. Here's Gibbs. He will be tested by the league's one of the best run defenses. There he is, Tyreek Smith, loss of 2. Fred Warner and Zach Bond are a big part of this defense as well. It's 2nd and 12. Lawrence, quick draw, no look, dead eye, all his abilities. 2nd and 12. Bubble. Warner is there. Give him 10, 3rd and 2. In my opinion, a questionable play call there to do a RPO on 2nd and 12, but nevertheless it worked. 3rd and 2. Contain is on for Lawrence. Let's see what they shall do. He's going to fake the safety here. And it's going to go. Another RPO. They brought him down finally. 1st down. Rashad Bateman, the former Bronco last year, points for the 1st. Good job there so far. Using their outside sideline to sideline to their advantage. And again, so far, these two teams are playing small ball to try to take their trip. The winner will play the winner of Baltimore and Pat Mahomes traveling to Joe Milton and the Chargers. Better known, I believe he has Achane. I could be wrong, but I think he has Achane again. But the Chargers, even though they have Joe Milton, trust me, they are a bunch to be worried about. There's Jahmyr Gibbs. Give him 5. So dangerous, I believe, 95 plus speed for him. I would say unanimously after Barkley, he's number 2 in this league. In that franchise draft, I believe they used number 2 round pick on him. 2nd and 5. Lawrence. It's going to be picked. Fred Warner. 1st down. Number 54 has done it all year for this team. Pressure by 96 Jack Sawyer. Trevor Lawrence had to throw the ball. And there was Dallas Turner as well. He jumped, he animated. Number 54 has done it for Dallas tonight. First down. Play action pass. It's Sampson underneath. Give him 9. 2nd and 2. And Coach K is going to continue here to run the ball. He's already in Cam Little range. You know, that might have been a play where mid-zone KO did impact the reaction for Fred Warner. And here comes Sampson. First down. 6 rushes, 20 yards already for him here tonight. And this Cowboys front already giving the Panthers some trouble. 1st and 10. Play action. Why not? It's cooked. Oh, what a catch by the veteran. And, oh boy. Sampson is hurt. You know, one thing I'll say I don't understand about him is that he gets really tired easily this year. He huffs and puffs into like 2 handoffs. Very weird. Nevertheless, 1st and 10. Screen pass. The other rookie, Rogers, or Hunter, lost a 3. And he has bruised ribs. And they're going to make sure Sampson is not in. I apologize here for the Panthers here, but we got to make sure he is just not in. We'll sub him in maybe second half here, but sometimes they put him back in. I don't want him in, so there we go. That's a big loss here for the Cowboys. Well, as you know, Coach K loves slants, and let's see if Champ is ready for it. Coach K slants, good luck. 2nd and 13. Hurts is going to somehow get that off. 3rd and 7. And Jalen Hurts is hurt. Took a hit that time by the pass rusher Jared Verse. And Will Howard, the rookie from Ohio State, is in the game. 3rd and 7. Howard finds Rondale Moore. First down. We will see what's up with Jalen Hurts, but they must continue on without their superstar quarterback. 1st and goal. Hand off Rodgers. Rodgers! And why am I saying Rodgers? It's Hunter. Jalen will return soon. Wow. Boy, did they get bailed out. And Coach K might run a toss here. I think he has to play the inside run here on 2nd and goal on the 1. Again, it's Hunter. I don't know why I keep saying Rodgers. And he's already playing the toss very smartly. Coach K will then adjust here. Here comes the toss to, what's his name, Hunter. And he has nowhere to go. 3rd and goal. He was ready for it. I think that extra 2 speed would have mattered if we had Sampson. But again, nevertheless, 3rd and goal for Will Howard and company. He's going to have to beat him here with these curls. In the flat, Cooks. What's the flag on? Bailout. Oh, but to be fair, I don't know why it wasn't caught. Bailout by both teams because I had a flat pass that was open that could have been a walked-in touchdown by Cooks. And then that was illegal contact. 1st and goal. Handoff. It is Hunter. Touchdown, Cowboys. In the run game, 13-0, Coach K. Jaquez Hunter. Oh, that's why. Because Jaquez Rodgers, I think, was a former player in the league. And every time I hear Jaquez, I think of Jaquez Rodgers. I think the former running back for the Falcons in the 2000s before Michael Turner. 14-0 because of defense and small ball. Coach K has done it tonight with a lead of 14-0, but this game is far from over because the Panthers get ball at half. I want to also make note that we were able to get a superstar upgrade in training this week in the cornerback Drew Phillips. And you got to be careful there on that cut in. The 3 defenders there for a fumble chance. But anyway, first down. Panthers take over. Trevor Lawrence, very uncharacteristic, but he had a turnover in the first drive. Fred Warner in the arms of Fred Warner. Handoff, Jahmyr Gibbs, and there they are. The swarm of bees, the swarm of tacklers, a swarm of Cowboys. It's 2nd and 8. Coach K is going to blitz again on 2nd and 8. Underneath, it is Gibbs. And that was a lack of Coach K being ready on defense there. First down out of bounds. Clock will not stop, though, until under the 2-minute warning. It should be 2-minute warning, and it is. Fans right now quiet here in Carolina. Impeccable weather for a January affair. It's first down for Lawrence and company. Let's see what they have in store here. Lawrence takes a hit. 2nd and 2, Zach Bond. Right there, you always guard the running back. If that could have been a playmaker disaster. 2nd and 2, contain is on now for Lawrence. Handoff, Gibbs is denied, 3rd and inches. And that will also chew the clock. I'm not sure what Champ's doing right now in franchise. Clock works differently. We are right now going to be under 1.5 to play. Coach K's going to play cover 2 and gamble. And that's why you do it. It's 4th and inches. That's why you gamble. It's 4th down. Decision time now for Coach K. It's 4th and inches. Get on your feet. And he's going to go for it. We knew he would. And Coach K is going to call timeout Dallas. They need more time to think about this right now. They don't know what they're going to call here. Probably man coverage for an RPO chance. That's what the call has to be, I think. And Gibbs wide open. Left side. He may score. Spin move by Gibbs. First down. That was Coach K's fault. He should have been watching the running back more. First down. Well, to be fair, it's better than the RPO. I'll tell you that. 1st and goal. Handoff Gibbs. Down to the 2. Timeout. Dallas. And Coach K is going to run commit the next play. Knowing Champ, he is going to definitely hand the ball off here for clock reasons. Almost a guarantee. There's the handoff. And there's, I would hope that's a stop. No, it's not. Touchdown, no flags. We ran commit, did our job, 14-6. Well, we should have watched the running back more. Again, Jahmyr Gibbs makes this offense up. Coach K unable to finish his game plan execution there to stop Jahmyr Gibbs. Just can't happen if you're a Cowboy fan. Touchback, 20-yard line. And Coach K is now going to do his best to get points on this drive. If not, hopefully at worst, up by 1 score. Will Howard is still in the game, though. He has got to be very careful. Fake. And Howard throws it away. 2nd and 10. Pressure by Letu. Or whatever you would say his name. 2nd and 10. Howard in the game. Wide open McBride. Will use the sideline. First down. That's one of the first reads you can do if you are going against gun trips. Watch out for that verticals call. 1st and 10. McBride. What a throw by the rookie Will Howard. Spike. Here they come. A prolific throw by the rookie from Ohio State, Will Howard. Snap that ball. It's spiked. 2nd and 10. What a job again by Will Howard so far tonight. I believe he is maybe 2 for 4 passing. But that gets the job done here on the road. Here we go. Rondell Moore, he caught it. Go, 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 go. Inside that seam. 2nd and 10. Here they come. Underneath, it's Rondell Moore. Spike, spike, spike. They got to get the spike down. 1st and 10. For this team. Stamina check. The spike is complete. 2nd and 10. Will Howard is somehow getting it done for this team. Jalen Hurts will hopefully come after halftime. Took a hit from Jared Verse back in quarter 1. Inside the Panthers territory. Will Howard still in the game. Atkins! The first missed throw by Will Howard. It's 3rd down and 10. And Coach K cannot take a sack here. Howard will smartly throw it away in a conference championship game. Good call there by Champ calling man coverage. He rolled out, but no one was open. Coach K will gladly take his 3. With 11 seconds left, it looks to be that might be the only points left here in the half. 17-7, but Carolina gets ball at half. Little with 99 power. Kicks it off. And it will be the 20-yard line where they will start. He essentially has one big play to get it. We shall see if he can get a big play. Contain is on for Lawrence. You can't throw a pick here if you're Trevor Lawrence. Oh, it's going to be picked! No one in front! Touchdown, Dallas! Pressure by Sawyer! Oh my! Woo! Around 12 years ago in Madden 13, Phil Simms would say, "It's intercepted!" The OSU team, Jack Sawyer and Will Howard, the team has done it. The second pick from Dallas tonight for sacks. Well, it's one thing I'll say, this team was bottom 6 in sacks all year, but the pressures have got there all year. Pressure by Sawyer, it's picked by Warner. Pressure by Sawyer, it's picked by Tyreek Smith. This team has forced pressures all year, and the stat sheet is finally showing for it. To return it. It's halftime. I think Coach K's luck is finally coming back for the 12 sacks. 24-7 Dallas. I cannot believe it. Coach K might get his second title for a conference. But this game is far from over. If you recall, Coach K in the regular season against this team came back from, I want to say, a 17-point deficit at halftime against champ, the Carolina Panthers at home. He came back from down 17.5, and wow, is this scripted. Because the thing I will say is, now this team is down by 17, and they get the ball at half. Contain is on. Lawrence. What a play, Tyler Warren, first down. Over top there of, I believe, who is that? Whaley. And Coach K will change to cover 4. And what a pass by Trevor Lawrence, first down. This is exactly the way the drive had to go. if you are a Panthers fan. These games are never, ever over, folks. It never, ever is. And you're testing Bond. 2nd and 10. 5Y, one of the better defenses in this National Football League, in this matter, CKFL League. One of the better defenses actually is running man coverage. Corner blitz come from the left. Here comes that corner blitz. Wow, arid throw. He's lucky it was an arid throw in the direction of Zach Bond. It's 3rd down. Now for this team. Coach K is going to play coverage. 3rd and 10. Contain is on Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence cannot make the tackle there in front of the line to gain. It's 1st down and goal. It's Tesla, the rookie in real life, I want to say, for the Lions. 1st and goal. And what a play by Drew Phillips, a new superstar player, and injury. That's Macari, I think, in real life, a Raven. He is out. 2nd and goal. At least out for now. Spy, Ogunjobi. Oh no. Thought that was going to be the sink. That would not have been good. 2nd and goal. And what a play. Touchdown, Panthers. We had underneath zone there, but I forgot to change my zone up to the 5 yards. Mistake by Coach K. Touchdown, Panthers. Good job there by Champ. 24-14. Like I said, these games are never over. If we got a turnover there, yeah, I mean, it probably is over, but just because you're up by 17, we had some lucky plays happen in that half. There's no doubt about it in my mind. And he is out for the game. Patrick Macari is out, the right guard. That's a killer for this front who has already struggled to pass block Trevor Lawrence tonight. Hunter is in the game for Sampson. Handoff. There he goes. Give him 2. And again, it's not going to be an easy game here for these Cowboys. Will Howard, backup quarterback. 2nd and 8. What a throw by Will Howard. He finds Trey McBride. Oh! Touchdown, Cowboys! There's no safety help in the middle third. Will Howard, the OSU Legends, getting it done, him and Jack Sawyer defensively. 31-14. Cowboys. The only thing going for the Panthers that I cannot believe is only 1 minute and 59 seconds have elapsed in this half. That is awesome news, and probably at least some good news for Panthers fans out there. Only 1 minute and 59 has come off this clock so far in the second half. That's nothing but time left for this Panthers unit. In front of a home crowd, and again, the first time in NFL and CKFL history that we have seen a wildcard team host a conference championship. 1st and 10. Gibbs. So hard to guard. 1st down. This game is really, really difficult. And it's one of the, I try to tell you guys this, man. I mean, these games are never, ever over until they say it's F final. Coach K is trying to do his best. What, Austin? Nice. 2nd and 5. I don't know what he's doing. He's going to take a hit there. He had the drags open. Boy, everyone is tired defensively. Lawrence giving his all. 1st down. Past midfield. 31-14. Coach K maybe going to Super Bowl 7 in this league. 6 seasons last year. And of course, the first season of 5 this year. Here comes the pressure. He can't throw. He throws it. Why would he throw that? 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 here now for Lawrence and company. And underneath, what a hit by Nick Martin, the rookie linebacker, who has been overshadowed by, of course, the Fred Warner and Zach Bond. Contain is on. It will be a corner blitz. 3rd and 3. Oh, what a play by Warner. We want to see it be picked. 4th and 3. I would kick it, but there, you know what? I guess go for it. Coach K is going to man up his troops. That is a lie. It's cover 3 match. It's picked off by Zach Bond. 1st down. Coach K got him on the zig. Bond and Warner have done it for Dallas. Lurk artist secures the pick, makes him animate more cleanly. One of the best linebacking duos in the league, if not the best. 1st down. There he goes. Hunter, give him 7. I'm not going to chew clock, even though I can. I mean, we'll make it, make it close. 2nd and 3. The clock will still chew a little bit naturally anyway, so they're going to go in and actually pass the ball here. It is going to court! Dallas! Jerry Jones is going absolutely crazy. 37-14 Dallas. Coach K is playing chess, not checkers tonight. It's a rookie quarterback. It's the NFC Championship. You're on the road. Just run the ball and punt. No! Full faith ahead in Will Howard. And Brandon Cookson, the veteran. Again, the 12th year from Morgan State. 38-14. What a game and a cohesive unit Dallas has been tonight. To return it to the 23, Carolina goes. And what a game the Dallas Cowboys have had. They have also got a few CPU bailouts, nevertheless. But I think Coach K, 2 user picks, even though one of them obviously was, that's going to be Jahmyr Gibbs, just cannot happen. There goes Jahmyr Gibbs. That guy is a cheat code. Jesus. I mean, that's why I told you guys, even an Ultimate Team, it's a two-way player. The guy is a great receiver as well. Lawrence will run. He has to be very careful there. He does slide. 1st down. And again, Coach K is being tested time and time again here. And that is going to be, it should have been picked. I got the animation for it. 1st and 10. What a play there by Tyler Warren. The rookie, obviously. From Penn State. Coach K is giving the checkdowns. Hopefully he won't score. Good. Let that clock tick, tick, tick. And they're going to run commit here. Not the best decision. Touchdown, Panthers. Back to a 17-point game. They will go for 2. The 2-point conversion for the Panthers is... I thought he crossed the line to gain. Apparently not. And here comes the onside kick. If they don't get it, they're already in range, making a 21-point game. And that'll be a flag. Be careful. Fred Warner. Which one's better yardage? Opponent 37. Now here is where you run the ball. You're already in field goal range. You can make it to where you can't lose, really up by 3 touchdowns. This has to be a run field goal attempt, I think. Or is it? Hunter, give him 8. And oh my gosh, is he out of bounds or is it an injury timeout? No. I don't know why the ref said out of bounds. I don't think it was out of bounds. Whatever. 2nd and 2. Handoff. Hunter. Give him 9. And Coach K, this is where actually we are going to do a play action pass here. Worst kit. Well, test the rookie in these situations. Why not, Will Howard? 3rd and 1. PA boot. The rookies shall succeed. He will fall down. 1st down. McBride is a superstar tonight. 1 touchdown, 138 yards on 5 catches. 1st down. Good call by Coach K. COP. Change of pace tonight for this Cowboys offense. Toss play. Hunter is in. Touchdown, Cowboys. The 4th rushing touchdown in the game. There are no flags tonight by the men in black and white. 44-20. And this extra point is very important. It is officially a 4-score game. Coach K is 1-0 all time in conference championships. Dating back to season 4 when he took the Denver Broncos and Michael Penix and Jalen Wright, at the time a 4th-year quarterback and 4th-year running back, to a Super Bowl. They lost by 10 to the Green Bay Packers and Kyler Weiss last year. 45-20, the Dallas Cowboys have emerged tonight under Coach K in his own league, trying to prove to the people that this team can win games even without Hurts and Dylan Sampson tonight. They are short-handed, but they are officially ruled out for the game. Thank you so much, Tracy Wolfson, for the update. Dylan Sampson is out for the game. Jalen Hurts out for the game for injuries. Although they could come back and be medically cleared, they will hold them because this game is pretty much on ice. 45-20. I don't even think Champ played that bad. The only problem is Coach K played a almost perfect game. What a catch that time by 14. 1st down. I believe that's Tesla. No, it's Jarrell Everett, the veteran, the tight end. 1st down. Jarrell Everett. Still in the league, folks. Underneath, there is Rashad Bateman. Give him 9. Jack Sawyer has forced 2 picks tonight, both with the pressures of this defense. Getting it done time and time again. Contain is on Lawrence. Bateman caught the ball, but only 4 yards are to be seen. I really cannot believe it. If you're Champ, you better not feel that bad. You still took a wild card team in the conference championship. And that's wide open. Tyler Warren, touchdown Panthers. Warner could not get back there in time on that double buzz, an almost inverted look, if you will, in that zone. 2 points up now here for the Cowboys, or the Panthers. The Super Bowl will likely be Sunday Night Football. Probably halftime, 9:30. Maybe 10 o'clock. Sunday Night Football under the lights, Super Bowl. If Coach K can finish it out here, still a 3-score game. And right here, you got to just run, shoot clock, and punt. I mean, there is no reason to pass the ball here. It's EA Sports. Could be a fumble sack or whatever. Hunter. Give him nothing. And Coach K will chew clock. I think we did earn it to be this score. And they'll punt if they have to. Handoff. Jaquez Hunter. Around 3.2 yards per carry. 3rd down and 7. I think really it's also just the lack of being sacked has been huge. 1st down, Hunter. Nope, inches, they'll punt. Again, some clock will come off naturally anyway, and they'll punt. Give Wishnowsky a rep right before the Super Bowl, if they can finish it out. Champ is a pretty good player. We only beat him by 3 points or 4 points. It was either 3 or 4. I came back from down 17 here in the regular season. At one point, we were only up by 10 in the third quarter. That was the turning point when we had a good drive. Will Howard had a wide open. Pressure by Dallas Turner. Him and Sawyer have been prolific off the edge. But it was Trey McBride, the second round pick, who really came clutch. And Will Howard with some playoff experience. And there he goes. The Panthers get out of bounds. First down. Still a 3-score game, but at this point, nothing's off the table. It's Madden football. Coach K just changing up to the best he can, and he's in a run. And oh my, Trevor Lawrence doing an impersonation of his in real life game-winning score versus the Chiefs. 2nd and goal. Now for the Panthers. This is the most important thing in this game, is getting buffer room. And Lawrence will try to run again. The clock is just dwindling down here. Coach K will back to his zone coverage here, cover 6. And I don't know why you're chewing clock. Must have been on by accident. I mean, this is still, you are still very much in this game, folks. And Coach K just went right at him with Fred Warner, 4th and goal. I would kick it. You're still mathematically in it. 3 timeouts, an onside kick. I would kick it and give your special team the chance here for morale. 45-28. Decision time for Carolina. And again, we really appreciate all the support tonight in the NFC Championship. Coach K has upset the 3-seed Vikings, and that score was 20-14. They somehow held off Jalen Moreau in his prolific rookie year, and then they held off the only one loss, and Coach K was right there for the stick route, but my guy went right past it. Champ is a really good player who has learned a lot from Coach K. You saw a lot of things he did tonight. Stick routes, tight ends, running backs. He has learned the way of Coach K. Swats it away, 11-point game. 2-score game. I mean, this game is not over yet. It is far from it. 45-34. The onside kick could have been recovered, but it wasn't. It had a chance. And Coach K will just go ahead and honestly, we're actually needing it. We are not having a fumble at all. And they will test Cam Little from 62. I would call a timeout if I was Champ. You can still block the kick. Wow. I don't know what Champ's doing. Coach K, they have very young running backs. I don't want to fumble the ball. And then he has 3 timeouts and the ball. And worst case scenario, it's a missed field goal. But I just want to test Cam Little from 63 here and see if he'll make it. From 62, this is why the weather's perfect. The wind will not show the wind here. Cam Little from 62. That's why you draft a kicker. 48-34. Jerry Jones may have just punched his ticket with Coach K to Super Bowl I of the 2025 campaign, Super Bowl VII altogether in the CKFL. 48-34. What a run by Coach K on the road, 3 straight games. In what has been a must-win atmosphere. But to be fair, I wouldn't even really put it as much on the Carolina Panthers. You still put up 34 on the league's best run defense and just overall a good defense in general. However, it was the lack of defense, but you did have a pick six that you really can't control. It was a throw out of a sack, pick six. My user was right there, bailout. But again, you got the pressure by Sawyer. We'll show you the replay here down the road. But honestly, I really just can't believe, this. You got to get out of bounds there. But I'm really proud of this Cowboys team. Just playing sound football all postseason. And that's going to be, I don't know how Gibbs dropped that as a superstar, but nevertheless, 2nd and 10. I think it also helped that Trevor Lawrence did get abilities, but they really nerfed abilities on some of these cards. He got no look, Deadeye, and Quick Draw. There's no way those were his first two that he wanted. And that's going to be a catch by Gibbs. I don't know how you caught that, not the one wide open, but that is it. Jalen Hurts comes back from injury from the sideline. Coach K is going on to Super Bowl 7 Sunday Night Football. He will host Pat Mahomes and the Ravens, or he will host Michael, a 3-time champion in the league, the Los Angeles Chargers. But the story with Joe Milton, the story is Trey McBride. It is the OSU boys, the rookies, the 1-2 punch, Jack Sawyer and Will Howard. It is Brandon Cooks with over 100 yards. It is Fred Warner and Zach Bond with 1 interception each. And what a game by the Dallas Cowboys. Will Howard. Even Jalen Hurts to have 90% completion before he got hurt was amazing. Good game, the champ. The play of the game was a pick six by Jack Sawyer. They had contain on from the snap. Actually, no, contain was not on. I actually jinxed it. What I said was, hey, look, you're down by 10, we get ball at half. I said, look, the only thing you can't do is throw a pick, because no matter where the pick is, as long as they're almost at midfield, we're kicking it with Cam Little, right? Because there's really, it's good weather, not much wind. But he did throw a pick, and I want to see where he was throwing it anyway. I think he was taking a shot deep, which would have been a good shot. But when you take a shot deep, even right there, you take a shot, anything 40 plus yards, you have to set your feet, wind, and that's the wind right there. And then pressure by Sawyer. That though of a sack was absolutely bullshit. The blocking was so scripted for 6. By far one of the better plays I've seen. But not just that, but one of the better throws I've seen. Will Howard, where is it here? Is it in fourth quarter? Should be third quarter late here. The touchdown to Brandon Cooks. How about the, confidence they have? No safety help. There must have been some shading there by Cam. But how about Will Howard? Brandon Cooks. 2 guys they had to count on. And let's see the stat line here for Brandon Cooks. You thought this team is all built around, receivers, tight end, McBride, whatever. But this team, Brandon Cooks, has been a legend for this Cowboys team. The veteranship, the leadership, the 12-year veteran, correction 11 from Oregon State. Him and McBride accounted for over 248 yards. What a job by those players. And Coach K will punch his ticket. And you better be there for Sunday Night Football. Under the lights, Super Bowl 7 in this league's history. Cam Little made 2 field goals tonight that were really good. And his accuracy will get better and better, of course, as time goes on. Right now, 99 power, 90 accuracy. His accuracy did not go up, sadly, there with that upgrade. Cole Bishop, already good zone with those coach strats. This defense plays a lot better than it should due to coach strats. Coach K did go defense for his coach tree, and boy, did it pay off in this year for this Cowboys team. He now has 80 man coverage and 95 zone heading into the Super Bowl week. And like I said, folks, Coach K, Sunday Night Football. We will see you then against the Ravens or the Chargers. This is Coach Kennedy, Coach K signing off. Enjoy your Friday night, and you will sleep knowing Coach K is an NFC champ. Good night.